Hey, what's going on, folks? The Creative Duelist here, and I've been making decks creative since 2016. Welcome, folks. Today I'm going to be showcasing my Invoked Spellbook deck profile. I've been kind of like craving to play a bit of Spellbooks. I've been trying to find some like different engines to play, and I've really come up with something very interesting. So I'm going to go ahead and showcase all my card choices and all that good stuff. But yes, let's get right into it. So starting off with the monster lineup, I do play the Triple Priestess standard. We all know what she does. She special summons herself by revealing 3 spellbooks from hand, and you can banish a spellbook card, or I think it's a spell, and you get to pop a card in your opponent's field. Pretty good. We can also use her for like the fusion material too. Then we got Triple Blue Boy. Of course, Blue Boy just helps you search for the spellbook spell cards from the deck. Very important. Helps you search for like the spellbook of secrets and stuff. Very important to play. I do play the 1 Temperance. I've only got 1. I see people playing 3. I think Temperance can be like very situational at times, and it can conflict with certain cards if you want to play the duality or you want to play like other cards and stuff. So Temperance, the ratio is completely up to personal preference. I prefer to play 1, and she's not my main focus, so that's why 1 is just in the build. That's going to route the spellbook stuff. Got the double Alistair. I only played 2 because I think 3 is very cloggy. I just like the small mini engine. I don't want to play too many monsters, and I don't want to play too many cards in the main deck. So that's why I put it to 2, and 2 is fine. Especially like, you know, the deck is very controlled, so it's very fine to play Alistair at 2. Then for the hand traps, I play a double Ash Blossom, and then double Veiler. I'm trying out the monster lineup, folks. Alright, on to spells. I play triple Spellbook of Secrets, just to search for the Spellbook spell cards from the deck. Double Knowledge for the draw power. Double Masters to copy any previous Spellbooks in the grave, really good. Double Fate. Fate is really good, especially banishing threats that can't be targeted or have like weird protection effects. Very good, and it has like some other effects too, where you can return 1 set card, 1 set spell and trap card in your opponent's field to the grave. No, sorry, opponent's field to hand, so you can bounce some set spells and traps. I don't usually use that effect, but like the 3rd effect and the 2nd effect do come in handy a lot. But the 1st effect does come in handy at certain points, but it's very situational in my opinion. Usually I end up going for the 3rd effect to banish a card on my opponent's side of the field, or Book of Mooning a monster. You can also do it to your Blue Boy. You can set Blue Boy, and when Blue Boy's flipped, you get Search. Pretty nice. And then double Spellbook Tower, just to recycle any Spellbook spell cards in the grave. 1 Power, just to boost, give your spellcasters a bit of a buff, and also destroy any monster. By battle, you get to search for a Spellbook spell card, so it gives you a nice little plus. 1 Wisdom, just to protect. It's like a Forbidden Lance for the Spellbook deck. Pretty good. And 1 Life. It's literally a premature burial, but with conditions. And then 1 Eternity, just to kind of recur back our banished Spellbook spell cards from our banish area. And I believe that's going to round up all these Spellbook spell cards. Onto the rest of the other spells, I play double Duality because of the control aspect of the deck. I'm not always going to go for an Invoked play first. It's always nice to open up with your Spellbook stuff, and then once you like shut down your opponent with hand traps and like negations, on your next turn you just go off. And then double Desires, just to get into our pieces real quick. A double Invocation. 1 Super Polymerization. You can play 2. I was really debating on like Room, so plus like Invocation is there, or if you want to make some more fusion plays, Super Poly is there too. 1 Terraforming. 1 Secret Village. I only play 1. This is not the win con, but it is good in certain aspects. So like it really ruins ritual decks. So it's always just like a mini win con, I guess, but it's not our main focus. 1 Upstart Goblin, 39 cards. 1 Monster Reborn, and then of course I've got the 1 Call by the Grave to stop hand traps. That's going to round up the main deck, folks. Okay, onto the extra deck. I play double Mekuba, pretty standard. 1 Elysium, 1 Agoides. They're very weird to pronounce. 1 Invoked. Excuse me. 1 Invoked Magellansia. I think that's how you pronounce it. 1 Purgatrio. I can actually pronounce that. 1 Conoitus. 1 and then 1 Raijin, and 1 Caliga. I apologize for the names, they're just really weird to pronounce, but that's my invoked lineup. Mechaba's the main one you're going to make. These are kind of just extras, super poly targets too, especially if you have like an Alistair. You can just bait your opponent, sometimes with super poly, and of course these are just there in certain situations and scenarios, so I do play this lineup. The fusion lineup is up to personal preference, I guess. Then for the links, 1 Borosword, 1 Crowley, 1 Invoker of Madness, of course, 1 Salomon Great, and of course I got the Nightbear package. I'm missing a Unicorn, but you know, very easy to pick up. I just don't have it. But yes, that's going to round out the whole main deck, extra deck, and the whole profile. So if you guys enjoyed this deck profile and you like my content, please consider subscribing, like, and of course give me feedback down in the comment section. Let me know what cards I should play instead. But yes folks, Creative Duelist signing out. Peace.